he's had several charges against him for domestic violence. He's done numerous times of drug and alcohol counseling. It does no good.
Apologize to my friends of bringing her over there because she drugged them. You know, she's making drinks and put drugs in their alcohol. You know, she's just dangerous.
So I'm going to eliminate 2 of those 3 things from your life. I'm going to eliminate drugs and alcohol, and I'm going to eliminate Ms. Frisbee. This is the case of the State of Ohio versus James Back, 25 CR 43014. Present before the court is Mr. Back, right?
Yes.
Represented by Mr. Moss. We have Ms. Nicholson from the prosecutor's office, Officer Henry from probation, Ms. Kennard from the victim's advocate's office. We are here today for sentencing. Has everybody had the opportunity to review the PSI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any reason not to go forward with sentence today?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
We have 34 days of jail time credit, no restitution. Does that sound right to everybody?
That's correct.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Nicholson, on behalf of the state.
Ms. Frisbee would like to address the court.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Back's been in trouble, in and out of trouble most of his life.
Ms. Frisbee, if you could step up to a microphone, that would make it easier for us to hear you.
No, Mr. Back's been in trouble in and out of most of his life, and he's had several charges against him for domestic violence. Only a few have stuck. He's done numerous times of drug and alcohol counseling. It does no good. I've inquired about a mental health facility, but apparently it's not available. But I do believe that if he was in a lockdown facility to focus on recovery and try to want to help himself, that would be the best option, because he just, you know, he's been doing this a long time, and it doesn't seem to be helping. He doesn't seem to learn his lesson.
Are the 2 of you done with each other now?
Yes, completely.
Okay. All right, anything else you want to tell me?
No, that's it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Nicholson, anything else?
Nothing beyond what we discussed in chambers, Your Honor.
Officer Henry?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Moss?
Your Honor, with compliance of orders to stay away from Ms. Frisbee, Mr. Back is not a danger to the community. He's demonstrated his sobriety for months now, very well, and a key indicator, I would submit to the court, a key indicator of stability and sobriety is maintaining full-time employment at a productive level. And I think that over time, I think a court's observation would be that's one of the best ways to show whether someone's going to comply with the law or not. And he's been doing that and would like to keep doing that. So I know that there was discussions of various inclinations or views of the case. I'd ask the court to consider no jail time and allow him to work, some other sanction that allows him to or at least encourages him, based on the good progress he's made, to just continue with that pattern and be productive and stay away from Ms. Frisbee and stay away from alcohol. And I think alcohol is the real key. Alcohol, then the drugs. Once the alcohol starts flowing, then other stuff happens. And I think that's the key, is to stay away from that. He's shown he can do it. So that's what I'm asking the court.
Mr. Back, what do you want to tell me?
I want to just address that, you know, Frisbee lies to the police. He's got records where she lied to them about their social security number and name and went to jail for it. I want to address that Frisbee's not, I had to apologize to my friends of bringing her over there because she drugged them. You know, she's making drinks and put drugs in their alcohol. And how I know this is to be true is she was hanging out with 3 of her other girlfriends, and none of them do Xanax. Well, this girl's been going to the pain clinic for 12 years, never have ever failed a drug test until Frisbee put some Xanaxes in her drink. You know, and she's got a pattern, like she put her own father in prison. You know, made statements on what her own father. You know, her father was up there at some restaurant. He'd seen her and had to leave. She likes to, you know, because I wanted to break it up with her for like 3 months. You know, she was talking about knocking on her window, and she just walked right in my house. I was like, Heather, don't be walking in my house. And she just smiled at me, look at me sideways. You know, she's just dangerous. She's a lying, dangerous person, that's all. And she'll pay for this in this lifetime and the next, I believe, from God. You know, from God himself. It's just upsetting because I know I'm innocent. And I'm thinking about it.
Oh, I gotta say, Mr. Back, this was not the way that I expected this hearing to go today. Yeah. Okay. Here's where we're at. Mr. Back, you pled no contest. I found you guilty. Going back to, let's see, July of 2022, you entered an Alford plea, which says I'm pleading guilty and I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm pleading guilty anyway. That's what happened with the last time that you were here. And it occurs to me that I seem to have a new problem, Mr. Back, which is I don't know how I'm going to supervise you because you don't think that you did anything wrong. And this is all somebody else's fault. And I mean, I've been doing this long enough to know that it's probably a little bit not all your fault, but you got to start taking responsibility for your part in this, and you are not. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you into my community control program for a period of 3 years. I'm going to order that you serve 60 days in the county jail. I'm going to credit you the 34 days that you have already done. The PSI says 5, but we had an old case, so it actually should be 34. So you still have 26 days left to do. You're going to enter into and successfully complete the batterer's intervention program, and you're going to do drug and alcohol counseling. There are 3 ingredients to this problem that we have. It is you, it is Ms. Frisbee, and it is drug and alcohol. When I put those 3 things together, I get an offense of domestic violence. So I'm going to eliminate 2 of those 3 things from your life. I'm going to eliminate drugs and alcohol, and I'm going to eliminate Ms. Frisbee, because there's also a term of your community control that you are not to have any contact with Ms. Frisbee. I don't care if she wants to have contact with you. That doesn't matter to me. If you have contact with her, then it's a violation of the terms of your supervision. I'm not going to impose a fine. I am going to impose the costs upon you. If you violate the terms of your supervision or you leave the state without permission, I can sentence you to up to the maximum penalty in this case, which is 36 months in prison, plus an optional period of post-release control of up to 2 years. You do have the right to appeal this to the 12th District Court of Appeals in Middletown. If you don't have the funds to hire a lawyer to obtain a transcript or to pay the costs, then that will be provided to you at no charge, and you are going to jail today, Mr. Back.
One jail today.
You're going to jail right now because you take no responsibility for the things that you do.
Your Honor, is that jail with or without work release?
With work release.
With work release? What's this?
You gotta call your boss. Go there.
Like Frank. We'll get the stuff out.
Go like your friend.
This way, sir.
Do you have anything you want to